A boatload of news coming out of Beach Break. I'm Matt Carlins, and this is Just Pro Wrestling News for Thursday, January 27th, 2022. A big welcome to those of you listening on TheWrestlingRevolution.com. You can bring our updates to your website. Find out how at JustProWrestlingNews.com.
AEW.
A pair of big matches on last night's Dynamite Beach Break special, and some more are now set for the coming weeks. Sammy Guevara is now the undisputed TNT Champion. He beat Cody Rhodes last night in a spectacular ladder match to open the show. After the match, Cody discussed his contract status with AEW.
There's so many elephants in the room. This is an insane week in wrestling. People think that the Sean Ross story is BS. It's not. I am working here without a contract. I'm not even on payroll anymore. I'm working here on a handshake deal. That is 100% legitimate, I swear on Pharaoh's life.
That clip from AEW's YouTube channel. Last night's main event was a lights-out match that saw Orange Cassidy pin Adam Cole after Cassidy threw Cole and himself off the top of one of the entrance tunnels and through the stage below. That is the first time Cole has been pinned in AEW, but since the match was unsanctioned, the loss will not be counted on Cole's win-loss record. The match also saw the surprise AEW debut of Danhausen, who has been recovering from surgery for a broken leg. It was later confirmed that Danhausen is signed and is all elite. MJF agreed to a match against CM Punk on next Wednesday's Dynamite, which happens to be in Chicago. AEW champion Hangman Page will defend his title in 2 weeks against Lance Archer in a Texas death match. Getting back to the in-ring action on last night's Dynamite, Chris Jericho, Santana, and Ortiz did beat Daniel Garcia and 2.0, but all is not well within the inner circle. Also, legit Layla Hirsch grabbed a handful of tights to roll up and pin Red Velvet.
WWE.
The NXT UK Championship is on the line today. Ilya Dragunov defends his title against Jordan Devlin in an empty arena match. Speculation is swirling around the potential return of Ronda Rousey at Saturday's Royal Rumble. Becky Lynch may have directed a tweet at Rousey. Lynch shared a picture of herself with the Raw Women's Championship and wrote, quote, "Was wondering if you'd show up again. I've still got her, and she's doing great," end quote.
Impact Wrestling.
The Knockouts tag titles are on the line on tonight's Impact Wrestling. The Inspiration defend against Madison Rayne and Caleb with a K. Also tonight, Chris Bay versus Jake Something, Jonah versus Johnny Swinger, plus Knockouts champion Mickie James delivers a State of the Knockouts address. Before the Impact has Blake Christian versus Laredo Kid. Tonight's MLW Azteca has a pair of title matches. Alex Hammerstone defends the MLW Heavyweight Championship against Octagon Jr., plus AAA Mega Champion Hijo del Vikingo puts his title on the line against Aramis. That is Just Pro Wrestling News for Thursday, January 27th. Our next update comes your way tomorrow morning, so please rate, review, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. I'm Matt Carlins. Thank you for listening.
This show is a member of the Sorgatron Media Podcast Network. Find out more at sorgatronmedia.com.